Hello, welcome to Aviation History. Today, our featured story highlights one of the most technologically advanced classes of aircraft humankind has ever produced: reconnaissance aircraft. These aircraft are designed to covertly gather intelligence and take aerial photography of state interest abroad. This information is used during wartime and in times of peace to monitor potential global threats.
Prior to the 20th century, aerial recon was fairly undeveloped, limited to hot air balloons used by the French in times of war. During World War I and II, standard fighter and bomber aircraft were equipped with cameras and used to collect intelligence.
During the Cold War, however, aircraft became more specialized to reduce radar detection, to fly at high speeds up to Mach 3, and altitudes as high as 80,000 feet.
First specialized recon aircraft was the Lockheed U-2. In the first flight in 1950, the United States saw a need to monitor the Soviet Union's nuclear threat, and the U-2 was the country's answer. This single-jet recon aircraft was used to monitor the USSR and its territories in the fight against communism and nuclear proliferation. The U-2 became infamous when Gary Powers, flying a U-2, was hit by a surface-to-air missile over Soviet soil. The incident took place on May 1st, 1960, and the missile exploded just behind Powers' aircraft at 70,000 feet.
He miraculously survived the crash, and the plane was recovered by the Soviets. He was sentenced to 3 years in Soviet prison and released after 2. Powers faced much public scrutiny for accidentally revealing classified information, even though the government cleared him of wrongdoing in the incident, saying he did his duty to not reveal government secrets when interrogated.
The U-2 is still in use by the U.S. Air Force to this day, though its primary mission has largely been taken over by satellites. However, its ability to change surveillance objectives on short notice has proven it is a more flexible platform than satellite imaging.
The next iteration of reconnaissance aircraft used by the United States was Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird, its first flight occurring in 1964. The SR-71 is the fastest manned air-breathing jet aircraft ever produced, with speeds well over Mach 3, 3 times the speed of sound. The SR-71 was created as a successor to the U-2 with the specific goals of being an undetectable spy plane with speeds much greater than its predecessor. Its
small radar cross-section, high speed, and high altitude made it practically invincible against enemy attacks. When a surface-to-air missile was detected, standard procedure was to simply accelerate and outrun it. Indeed, no SR-71 was ever shot down. The SR-71 was used for decades until the late 90s, when the high cost of the program combined with new technological recon solutions made the SR-71 obsolete.
In modern times, reconnaissance aircraft have largely fallen out of use with the rise in popularity of satellite imaging and unmanned aerial vehicles. However, these planes served a valuable purpose to the United States and have an important place in the aviation history. Thank you for listening.